What's up, man? You okay? How you doing, Bob?
Good. How are you, man?
You good? Oh, man, that's how my hair was looking like. Hey,
How are you?
sweetheart, you good? Hey, baby, yeah, you are. There you go. That was a good look. Wonderful day, blessed day. Glad to see all of you here. Parker joining us today to sign his national letter of intent because he liked that. He's got game, even though you just learned his name. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disabilities. That's right, that's right, that's right, baby. Do your thing. That's right, do your thing. Get yours. Get your moment. This is your moment. Do your thing. Parker also has a form of leukemia, which we're praying for, but it is what it is. But he's wonderful. He's blessed. He's thorough. Can you give them a word? Just give them something.
Yeah, I'm so blessed to be here and to be a part of this program and to just be here even with Coach Prime and to be able to go to the practices and be able to hang out with the guys. It helps a lot for even just me in high school playing football, just being able to see these guys and the toughness of how they play and the way that they carry themselves and play. I take it to my own life, and not only on the football field, on and off the field.
Hey, man, God, you got media training. Parker's awesome. Come on, let's sign it. Let's go. Come on, you with me, man.
Okay.
There you go. You NIL too? What you want for NIL? I'm sorry, now you're negotiating with the parents nowadays. What do you guys want for NIL? The parents are moving in with the kids.
What is it?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Any day you want, we good. I think it's one day for 8th. 8. My man, can you clap it up for Parker? Awesome.
We're going to get Chip in real quick, do a quick photo, and then
Let's go.
we'll move on.
Chip, you and Sam? What's Sam? What's Sam? You and Sam made up, Chip? I knew y'all had some problems last year. Chip swung on Sam. How can you have beef with the mascot, man? Chip and Sam. Here we go.
Always waiting for.
We good?
All right, thanks, y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everybody. What are we gonna do? What's next?
You're here still. We'll start the roll.
Okay. Appreciate you, big fella. Thank you, Thank you, man. Let me sign this for you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bill Collins passed away last week. He was our first black team captain on the 1969 team. And the 1969 Liberty Bowl, he represented the Buffs at the pregame coin toss alone in Alabama, yet to integrate. Sent more than 40 players to the coin toss to try and intimidate him, and it didn't work. CU won 47-33. This was the year before USC beat Alabama in a game seen in the turning point of integration. Tammy Franklin, Kurt Franklin's wife. Kurt is a dear friend of mine. This is her father. So it's a small world, small world. She called it and told me about that, and before he passed, she said I was on a TV or something, and he stopped and said, turn it up, and he was in the hospital room, and he's been following the Buffs ever since. So we want to do something during the season. I don't know how we could get his former teammates here or something just to honor him during the timeout or during the quarter end at the end of during the season at some point. So let's try our best to work on that. Currently, we're at 105 young men, 79 scholarship, 26 walk-ons. Love my walk-ons. 56 returning, 49 newcomers. Blah blah blah. Class rankings. Blah blah blah. Coaching staff. Blah blah blah. Will Shepard said, see LaJohntay last night do the doggone thing. And we know what tonight is. All right, let's go. I'm good.
Hi, Coach.
How you doing?
Good, good. Good to see you. Nikki Edwards, Independent. When you've been looking across fall camp, looking at each position group, who's been really standing out to you, and who do you feel like has made strides in the couple weeks you've had?
Offensive line. I'm not going to name a name. They probably have 9 guys that can really start and contribute mightily that we don't fear is going to get in there and mess it up. They're good. We got a 3-headed monster coaching those guys as well, so that's a beautiful thing. But that group there is physical. They're smart. They're tough. They're truly disciplined, and I'm truly proud of that group. The DBs are on point. Shoot, the linebackers are running to the ball. They're testing. They're testing in their whatever that thing is they put on them. What do you? I don't even know what you call. What is it? Catapult. Whatever it is. They're testing. Their numbers are crazy. Far surpasses the speed that we had a year ago. So they're doing a great job as well. You know where the receivers lie. It's probably 8 starters in that room that we could close our eyes and pick. Quarterbacks are coming along. And we want them to come along, as well as the defensive linemen. I think the offensive line is a little ahead of the defensive line right now. Pass rushers are doing a great job, and the special teams and the specialists are off the chain. They're good. I mean, I think every kick you probably go through the end zone like everybody do us. We got that this year, and we got 3 field goal kickers at different levels that are crazy. But Mata's still the guy. He don't rarely ever miss. I think he's only missed can we do our research on that? Probably like 4 field goals. Is it 4? 2 here.
2 here. This fall camp, he's
No,
only
I'm talking about in his career. I think he's only missed like 4 field goals in his entire career. So I'm proud of him. Next question.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
What's going on?
Denver, everybody we talked to this offseason, whether it be player or coaches, including yourself, has said that the run game is going to be a big part of this offense this year.
Yeah, we got to.
What gives you the most who or what kind of gives you the most confidence that it will be different and a big part of this offense and its success?
The personnel and the commitment. We have a tremendous amount of personnel at the running back position, at the coaching positions, at the offensive line positions. That running game will be impacted, and the commitment that we have to the running game this year. We can't sit back and just wait for somebody to magically drive us down the field. That's not going to happen. We're going to run the darn football, and we're going to be tremendously physical.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Boulder Daily Camera. I have 2 questions for you. First off, as you've gone through a couple weeks of camp now, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm healthy. I'm vibrant. I'm my old self. We walk every day at the practice around campus, at least a mile. I'm loving life right now. I'm trying my best to live it to the fullest, considering what transpired.
And then the second question is, football-wise, you mentioned in the spring needing to get better at the back end, covering receivers, things like that. How do you feel like those guys are doing now? You got some new
I
guys
think they
in
did
there.
a phenomenal job last season now. But in the spring, I think we needed some more bodies. We got what we want. We have a full house at the cornerback position that I think we have 4 to 5 starters that can flat out play. At the dime nickel position, we're really good there. The safeties are getting to the ball and causing havoc. I love what I see in the secondary. And what's on the roster is tremendous, not just now, for years to come.
Hey, Coach, Leo Rivera with Scope Up Sports. We've talked about this run game, but how important are the tight ends going to be in that role and establishing that?
Tremendously important. They're going to do their jobs. Brett Bartolone is teaching them tremendously. But if they don't do it, I'm just going to put another lineman there. So we good. There's nothing to fret. We're going to be all right.
Hi, Coach. Adam
How you
Tiger.
doing?
Doing well. Wanted to ask you about Byron Leftwich joining the staff. What is kind of his day-to-day, and what kind of boost is that to that?
Coach
quarterback
is
group?
going back right now to check on his son. He's phenomenal. I'm not even equipped with words to describe what he's brought to the table. His experience, his knowledge, his day-to-day just communication and on-the-field communication with the quarterbacks has been superb. He's much more than expected, much greater than we would ever have thought that he was. He's unbelievable, man. I could see why the Bucks won the championship when he was there. He's unbelievable.
Hey, Coach, how's it going? Glad to hear you're doing well.
Good, thank you.
You talked about LeJohntay kind of doing his thing last
Yeah.
night, and it feels like all of your guys who are out in NFL camps are performing well.
Mm-hmm.
How rewarding is it for you to kind of see those guys take that step?
That's another recruiting tool. When LeJohntay scored, the whole cafeteria erupted last night. Everybody stood up and went crazy, and you know, checking the feed on social, he's everywhere, and they got to mention where he came from. So not only his hometown, but his college. Tremendous. But we knew he was a dog. We knew what he was capable of. He just needed opportunity. And we have a multitude of kids on this team that just needs the same opportunity. But the commonality that he shares with some of our guys, the work ethic. Coach Phillips talked about he never graded under a 3. I think he only got a 3, which means average. Only once last year in practice. Everything else was 4 and up. And the scale goes to 5. 0 being the lowest.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. Good to see you back.
I love your hat.
I do too. Love to talk to you about it sometime
There you
if
go.
you want. Just curious though, with all the talk of the running backs, Marshall Faulk seems to have those guys ready to go.
Yeah.
The offensive line, all of this points to run.
Mm-hmm.
However, you're bringing Amari Miller back, Draylon Miller,
Mm-hmm.
Timmons. I mean, the receiver room goes deep.
Yes, it
So
does.
you just talk a little bit about how that will factor into your day-to-day game plans.
We've done a study for our young men, and they figured out that the teams that win the most elevate guys to the NFL the most. The teams that win the less, the guys don't go pro. It's just point fact. They want to win. They're not sitting up here counting the stats. We have no idea who caught the most passes in college football last year, or did he even make it to pro. 9 times out of 10, I promise you, he probably didn't even go pro. So it's not about how many balls you catch. It's what you do with the balls you catch. And these guys not only are perfecting that, but they're perfecting blocking and understanding the game and learning the game as a pro. They just seen 4 guys that played the receiver position go pro from this institution. So that's their goal. They want to win and they want to be pros. So however the game dictates, if they put 7, 8 in the box, all right, we're going to throw the ball. And we got a guy who could spin it. We got a couple guys that can spin it. And we got a bunch of guys that can catch it. So the game would dictate and predicate what we do scheme-wise.
John Treese, 9 News.
How you doing?
Coach, you've had an opportunity the last couple of weeks to see where your team is.
Hmm?
How do you think they managed while you were gone?
I think the coaches did a phenomenal job. The staff did a tremendous job. Curtis did a wonderful job, didn't you? I think everybody did a wonderful job. Everybody over here, you did a good job, right? That's right. They still here, so obviously they did something. So really, the staff, man. I keep telling you, the Bible says that rod and thy staff, they comfort me. They've given me tremendous comfort. I've never had to call 100 times and check on the house because I felt like the house was going to be okay. That's why you try your best to hire correct, so you don't have to check on the house night and day. They did a good job, especially strength and conditioning with Swayze and his team. They did a phenomenal job.
Hey, Coach, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to ask about Jordan Seaton. I saw one of the videos the other day. You guys were calling him the franchise. Just it seems like he's really embraced that role as well. Just kind of what about his personality and obviously his play style makes him a candidate to be one of the faces of this program going forward now?
Jordan was a dog when we got him out of high school. We just had to perfect him a little bit. Now he has a 3-headed monster coaching him, and he's been groomed. Him being around the guys that we had last year a lot and spending a lot of time with them, it taught him how to be a pro. It taught him how to prepare for a game. It taught him how to understand the expectation of a game and how to understand the ridicule if you don't perform. So he matured his butt off last season, and he dedicated himself to getting his body right. I don't know if you guys have seen him. I mean, he don't even look the same. He's lean. I think he had on a pair large pants out there today thinking he's sexy, had his shirt all tied up and pulled up. I'm like, dude, come on, dog. What you think this is? He's going to be stripping in a couple weeks in the direction he's headed. But he's happy with the way he looks, what he's done to keep the weight off, and he's quick and physical as ever. I'm so darn proud of that young man because everything we told him would happen has happened. It's been no false promises because we told him this will happen if you do A, B, and C. And he's done A, B, C, and D. So I'm truly proud of Jordan. Love him like a son.
Coach, Liam Howard, Scobuff Sports. Regardless of how this quarterback battle turns out this season, what type of benefit do you think it has on Juju's career long term to have a veteran guy like Caden sharing that quarterback room with him and then competing with him every single day?
We're not thinking about long term right now. We're thinking about winning right now. So that's the thing. He's an unbelievable human being. He's won a lot. I don't know if he's competed a lot for a position, but he's not scared of the competition. He loves it. He embraces it. It's not like they're enemies. They're dear friends, and they're trying to make each other better, and they are. I see leaps and bounds with the tutelage from Coach Leftwich, left and right, and Pat is doing a phenomenal job with them as well. But I love everything about the kid, and he's going to soar. When it's his turn, trust me, you're going to know, and he's going to soar.
Hey, Coach. Matt Smith, Independent.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What have you seen so far out of Caden, considering this is a huge opportunity for him coming into the big stage and kind of taking the mantle that Shedeur left behind?
Caden is a guy with multiple talent. He could throw the football and he could run the heck out of the football. Sometimes in practice, you don't get a chance to see how good he is because when you run the quarterback, you know we can't hit him. But you can see the burst, the speed, the knowledge of reading the defenses, and then he pulls it and keeps it. The kid is going to cause havoc. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a totally different type of offense, kind of from what you've seen us do in the past because, you know, we had a guy that could spin it tremendously. But don't underestimate his throwing ability. We just want him to complete every darn pass he throws in practice and get in a habit of completions, because we know he can run. But when he gets that second part down, it's going to be a problem, a tremendous problem for all defenses.
At Pro Day, I asked you about what your theme for this year would be. You said year one was hope, year two was expectation. I know
Right.
you had a lot going on this summer,
Right.
but I was wondering if you had any time to reflect on that.
No, I haven't.
Thank you. No problem.
No. I got to answer you. I want to give you a tremendous answer. Give me the core of that question.
Year one was hope, year two was expectation.
Okay. Okay. Now I got you. Thank you. I'm glad you repeated yourself. I haven't yet sat down and thought about that. It's been a lot going on. I'm sorry, but I have not yet thought about that. Yeah, but I'll get that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Thank you.
Coach Kyle Newman from the Denver Post. Arden Walker came in here last year, had a huge season. What's hopes, expectations for this next year in Boulder?
Arden is a dog. He's one of our leaders. I'm trying to figure out what is he going to be. He's going to be a dog or a leader, D or L, because he's earned that. Grades out of 4 every day, which is above average, and we expect you to have impact in the game. That's what that grade means. You're talking about a good kid, a good human being, a good person, a good man, works his butt off every day in practice, and he's preparing to have a big year. He practices like, I'm going to have a big year. So I'm proud of that young man and how far he's come, truly. I don't think he's going to play in spurts. I think he's going to have a level of consistency that you see that he's going to be truly impactful.
Hey, Coach Adam Rittenberg with ESPN over here. Good to see you.
How you doing, sir?
You know, with some of the new players coming in who's left the program, does this at all feel like phase 2 of your tenure, even though it's the 3rd year? And if so, what can we expect? What will be different about this next phase of Colorado football with you here?
The next phase is, I think we're going to win differently, but we're going to win. We're going to win differently, but we're going to win. I don't know if it's going to be the Hail Marys at the end of the game, but it's going to be hell during the game because we want to be physical and we want to run the heck out of the football. So it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be fun. Great question. Great question.
Coach Troy Rink from the Denver Post. You've had stability at quarterback. I'm right
go.
here, Coach.
How many people are here from the Denver Post? God darn it. Did they send the
Three
whole
and counting.
package?
You've had stability at quarterback since
Yes,
you
sir.
have been a coach. Do you need to decide on a starter for how do you approach this quarterback battle? Do you see both playing? Do you see a primary?
I see us winning. I'm not looking that far down the line. I'm looking to have great practices by these two young men, and cream of the crop is going to rise. So it's not an urgency that we got to name this and name that. Both these guys can play. I mean, I think we could play well with either one of them, but we want to put ourselves in the best position totally. So it's still going on. And don't underestimate Staub and what he brings to the table and what he brings to the room, because he's been in that room for the last couple of years, so he's seen some things that has had consistency in what we want and desire. And what he means to that room is phenomenal, just being that older guy, that veteran that understands how we want things with these two new guys. So he's a tremendous asset to that room as well.
Hey there, Mark Kisla, Denver Gazette. You had a strong vision of what you wanted this program to be when you came here.
Yes, sir.
And you hit the ground running, certainly.
Yes, sir.
As you've grown this program, how do you think you've grown as a coach? And how do you think you're better as a coach now?
One at a time. I'm getting old. Okay. How has I grown? How have I grown as a coach? Your first question, right? I think I've grown tremendously. I see and I understand who I am, what I am, how I am, where I'm going, and how to get there, even with selecting coaches. I'm more attracted. I love college football, trust me, and I love the college game, but I'm somewhat attracted to the pro guys because I think we see things the same way. We have some college guys on the staff, and they're phenomenal, and I need to see from their lens as well, because what they add to the equation is tremendous. But I had to learn that about myself. I had to learn to go with my instincts. I think year one I would be on the sideline and I would feel something, and I didn't go with my instincts. Time out, or no, we're not doing that. Year two, I went with my instincts, and now I'm going to even go more with my instincts. But I feel like our staff gets better and better and better every year. I feel like the roster gets better and better and better every year. The support staff, I think we get tremendously better every year. So the product that you see behind the scenes and on the field is tremendous, and it gets better every year. Second,
you're a better coach now than you were 2 years ago?
Tremendously. I'm a better man. Let's talk about the man first. I'm a better man now than I was 2 years ago because of things that God has allowed me to go through, things that I've seen, things that I know, and things that I had to eliminate out of my life. So I'm a better man, which makes me a better coach. Great question, my man. Make me think a little bit. I like when you guys make me think a little bit. That's good.
Hey, Coach. Jake Schwannitz, DMVR. I wanted to ask you about DJ McKinney. He's got a lot of buzz. Also,
DJ McKinney is a pro.
He's gotten a lot of buzz, a lot of criticism, it seems, though, this offseason.
Why?
That's a great question.
Why would he receive criticism, and he played his butt off last season?
That's a great question.
Right.
Just how have you seen him respond, basically, since the end of last year?
I feel like every coach, every scout that comes here, that's the first name they mention, DJ McKinney. So I don't understand the selective criticism. DJ works his butt off every day. Hodge works his butt off every day as well. Both of those guys, I think we got a few pros. Carter is going to be in that boat because of his size and speed and athleticism. But back to DJ, the kid's a pro. He's long, can run, athletic, competes. He wants the smoke. Like when we play against a team that has a dog on the opposing side, he wants to be that guy that goes in front of him on play to play. Preston is the same way, man. Preston is, it's a whole new Preston out there right now from what I've seen. He had a phenomenal year last year, but this year, the way he's preparing, it is crazy. And I'm happy and I'm thankful that he is where he is and who he is right now, because he's a leader in that secondary right now. He's the leader right now in the secondary. Great question. There go my man. Come on with it, baby.
Jack Carlo.
Jack Carlo.
How's it going, Coach?
My dog.
Good to see you again.
Did you, how many more followers?
About 300 a day.
300?
Yeah.
We got to do
I'd say
better than that.
Very grateful.
We got to do better than that. Got to follow me, man.
I'm very happy with that.
Okay.
But just about 2 weeks into fall camp now, just what has kind of stood out to you the most or impressed you about this new group of guys?
These guys work. They work. The strength and conditioning was phenomenal, and they just picked it up from there. They're fighting through adversity because you got some injuries. You're going to pick up some injuries. We've had some soft tissue injuries and some other things that we're fighting through right now. And you know that second week, it kind of get like a days ago a little bit, but they're fighting through it, man. And it's a totally different team. Like the way they're attacking it, the way they're approaching it, it's totally different from last season. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm excited to go out there every day just to see what pops up. You got to understand, like some of the guys came in and I was out. So this is my first time getting to see them really go at it and not train in off season, but really put on the pads and play. So sometimes I have to wait till they take their helmets off. Oh, okay, I know you know, and keeping a roster to see who they are. But some of these guys are, darn it, man. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the depth, the scouting and recruiting department of Coach Ray, what he's brought to the table. We got some talent here. We just got to make it do what it does.
Hey, Coach, Pat Graham, Associated Press.
Pat, how
Nice
you
to see
doing?
Hey, not to be overly dramatic on this, but given what Shador went through and what you went through, just tonight, watching tonight, does it make it almost more meaningful than just a football game?
I'm not going to say meaningful. We've already spoken like 3 times a day. We just got off the phone joking and clowning like crazy. It's going to be strange for both of us. I was in the hospital the last time. I missed, I think, 3 games, but this time I'm well. But, you know, me going out there taking that walk and him taking that walk, and he know I'm not there. And that's different. That's different for him. So, but he's so prepared right now. A lot of people are approaching it like a preseason game. He's approaching it like a game. And that's how he's always approached everything, to prepare and to approach it like this is it. He's thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. He don't get caught up in, you know, all the rhetoric in the media. He's far beyond that. He was coached through that when he was a kid. So we've always gone through that, and he's always navigated his way. Some of the stuff is just ignorant. Some of it is really adolescent, but he's far surpasses that, and I can't wait to see him play. I can't wait to see Jimmy play. You know, I can't wait to see Shiloh play on Saturday. I can't wait to see Will play, Travis and Cam and BJ. Did I get them all? Xavier, yeah. I can't wait. I'm like a kid in the candy shop. It's like your babies out there that you cut the umbilical cord. Now they doing their thing. I just can't wait to see him get down tonight. But it's going to be a little weird. It's going to be a little strange. It really is. I got to admit that. But I'm praying for him, and God has set him up and placed him in the perfect position that he needs to be in. It's going to be a problem after the night, though. I promise you that.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you. God bless everybody.
This works out. So we have these 3 guys until the team is set to do the team photo, so 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Scott, you want to start us off?
I guess for all 3 of y'all, what's up, y'all? Scott Proctor at DMVR. The impact for each of you guys, what it's been like working with Byron Leftwich, and the impact that he's kind of already had on you guys working with you as long as he's had so far.
I mean, with Coach Leftwich coming in, he most definitely helped us just all together as a group, as a unit, with practicing better. I feel like every day, I mean, when I'm going, he got the other quarterbacks standing behind, going through progressions, reading the defense before the play, and vice versa. So just him coming in and showing that how much he's like he hasn't been here. He's just now coming in, and it feels like he's been here the whole time. But we know he got things going on with his son and wanting to spend time with him and all those types of things. But we really appreciated him the time while he's been here, and we're looking forward to him coming back and helping us more.
Yeah, no, I would say the same thing. Definitely cool having Coach Leftwich there, just knowing that he has the past NFL experience as a quarterback and being a black quarterback at that, just knowing he can give us his point of views and from his experience and things like that. It's hard not to try to soak up as much as you can.
Hi, guys. Nikki Edwards, Independent. For all of you, Coach Prime said that this offense is going to be completely different. We've heard that both Caden and Julian, you guys have been, there's no specific quarterback battle. You guys both provide really good facets to an offense. When you guys are talking to Pat Shurmur, what are your conversations like with him and what he's maybe designing, what the playbook looks like? How does it feel different, Ryan, for you, and how does it feel different from your previous schools and learning this offense?
I mean, from my previous school, we was most definitely a run first, triple option type of team, and just coming here and coaches seeking in on, of course, on my old film and everything that I'm more familiar with. They're putting in these little plays designed to where I previously came from, and of course, with me being in, like they will call maybe 2 passes and 2 runs with me, then Juju will go in and it'd probably be all passes. So he's just putting us in certain situations that he know that we're comfortable at doing, and I feel like he's been doing a very good job at it.
Yeah, I'd say coming from the past team and being with Shurmur for the past few years that it's definitely changed a little bit. I think it adapts to the players. So obviously we had Shador and that whole offense last year, and I think it's going to adapt a little bit this year and change to what we're good at.
Hey, this is for Julian. Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. You come in, obviously, a lot of confidence and a lot of talent. And, talked to you at Big 12 Media today and how confident you were. But can you talk about learning from the guys to your right here? Caden's obviously been in college a long time, and with Ryan being in this offense and this team the last couple of years, how much have you learned from these guys?
Honestly, I mean, I've learned as much as I can. Like you said, Staub has been here for a while, so trying to sit with Staub and learn the plays a little bit just because, I mean, honestly, the college playbook is a lot deeper than what high school was. I'm not even going to lie. So Staub helped me a lot with that. And K-Salt, he's had his own experiences with college and life things. I mean, I think me and Caden talk more about life than football, which I think has actually helped us build a better relationship off the field just because, I mean, quarterback battles or whatever quarterback battles are going to be. So just trying to keep it friendly and keep it team related.
Liam Howard, Sco Buff Sports. As you guys have worked together in this quarterback room, what about the relationship that all three of you have formed together is unique to this team compared to previous quarterback rooms you've been in?
Me, honestly, I feel like every quarterback room that I've been in, well, at Liberty, we was also a tight quarterback room, but being here, I mean, we're still a tight quarterback room. Of course, me and Juju were the new guys. It was Staub, Dom, and Coach and them before. Well, they're still here, but I feel like since I came in, it's been nothing but love in the room. Everybody's competing, everybody's out having fun, and I don't really think at practice we're thinking about just the competition while we're just thinking about going out there and doing what Coach wants us to do, and that's complete passes and keep the ball moving forward. But yeah, overall, I feel like it's a tight quarterback room. Of course, we got the old head and the young end, then we got the vets that been here and been playing behind the system. So we're all just coming in. We're just all having fun with it.
This question is for Ryan, Adam Munster Tiger, 24/7 Sports. You've been here the last couple of years. I'm curious what you've seen out of the offensive line this preseason as compared to maybe those previous couple of years. Coach Prime was just in here praising those guys through early camp. How much better is that group?
Man, this is one of the best looking lines that I've seen since I've been here. I know we have an emphasis of wanting to run the ball. I think we will. I think we're gonna have a lot of time back there from the quarterback. So the line looks really good.
Patrick Dawson, School of Sports. Ryan, obviously Caden is the senior in terms of age and total experience, but you're the senior in the room in terms of time in Boulder. All the narratives have been about the competition between Caden and Juju. What's kind of your role been as that senior quarterback in the room in terms of Boulder experience?
Yeah, I'd say my role is just to be the best teammate I can be, help these guys grow, help the room grow as a whole. I think the team moves as our room does. And shoot, my role is just to be ready. If my number's called, I'm going to go out there and be ready.
Hey, Caden, I want to ask you about
you had a view of this program when you were at Liberty, and you probably had an impression in terms of what Prime's program was like. Now that you're in it, how different is it, the reality of what you face every day compared to what you thought it was going to be before you got here?
I mean, yeah, it's tremendously different. Of course, at Liberty, where it was more so of the smaller D1 schools playing in Conference USA, games not fully sold out. Away games not fully sold out. I mean, they burn the fire at home games, but just being here, it's been a lot of different things going on. Just being here with Coach Prime, being here, the lights, the players that we have here, the coaching staff that we have here. I mean, we got 3 gold jacket coaches that's been here. Just learning from everybody. We got a lot of coaches that's been to where I'm trying to go, and we have coaches that's played and coached at that level. So, I mean, I'm just sinking in everything that I can from the coaching staff before I head off next year to hopefully make it to the NFL.
Mark Kislett, Denver Gazette. Julian, you just said that you and Caden talk more about life than football, maybe. When you've done that, what have you found in each other that you like or that makes you think this guy's all right even though he's trying to win the job?
Honestly, I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, I met his whole family. I mean, his brother's on the team too. It kind of reminds me of my own family. I mean, seeing how his mom and dad move around together and just his relationship with his siblings and things like that. I mean, he's been in college a lot longer than me, so just seeing that you're still able to be around family and enjoy your time with your family and still have that connection while you're off the field is definitely cool.
Yeah, for me, Juju Kanja, he reminds me of the younger me when I was coming into college. Although he came in a year before me, I went in senior, early enrollee, not skipping my whole senior year. But like he said, just the family thing, most definitely. I see how tight he is with his pops. I met his pops before, haven't met any of his siblings. But Juju, he's a real funny guy. Sometimes, he do things and you got to remind yourself like he's a 17-year-old kid. So at the same time, he's a hilarious dude. He's fun to be around. He's a competitor. He throws the ball with so much confidence. He goes out there, practice hard each and every day. I don't think he look at it as he's the vet. They're going to give him the job. He comes in and work every day and compete, and just he's trusting the process.
Really, for whoever would like to answer, wondering if you could speak on the wide receivers room and just who has stood out to you in that group so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to point out a specific player because there's been different groups and different personnels going in with fall count, with getting everybody reps, but I feel like most of the receivers has been going out and doing what they're supposed to do. We do grades every day after practice, and most of the receivers receive 4s and 3s. 3s are average, but 4s are ready to play, and I feel like they're getting better each and every day. There might be that one day where they did better than the day after, but I feel like every day they're going out and competing and just doing the best that they can do and handling the different personnels and the different motions that coaches is throwing out there, with them knowing that I'm familiar with a lot of motions and things like that. So coaches have been putting in a lot of different motions and so on. So just handling everything that coaches throwing at us with the different installs that we put in every day, and just I love it. It's one of the best receiver rooms that I've had been in college. Well, it's the best receiver room that I have been in college, and the depth that we have is amazing. I mean, we got depth on the outsides and depth in the slots, and also got a running back that we can also use out at receiver, DT. But it's been amazing just going out and working with them each and every day.
No, yeah, we got some dogs. Point out a couple names. I mean, the list goes on, but Amari Miller is going to be our dog. Joseph Williams, Dre. We got Zach Atkins, a tight end, who's going to be good. And again, the list goes on. It doesn't stop there, but there's definitely some dogs in that room.
Oh, man, I think it's pretty obvious about the targets we have. I mean, he just mentioned a bunch of them. We still got Q46 back there, high school national player of the year. What can I say? And then, like you said, the list goes on, but it's definitely going to be some guys we can feed the ball to.